Salvete omnes, this is Emilia, also known as TheMartianGeek, and this is just a bit of an announcement video, really. No particular occasion, I just thought I kinda needed one. You also might notice that I actually have background music now. I considered some images too, but I'm always kind of wary of just looking up random images on the internet, because you never know when it might count as stealing or plagiarism. Gotta love copyright laws, don't you? So without further ado, let's get right to the meat of this. So, you may have noticed I'm having a bit of a problem. Only one, not three at least, which is what I was dealing with when I first thought of making this video. One of them being, well, I finally finished Mario and Luigi Dream Team last night, and as much as I love that game, the last giant battle was just pure evil. Actually, I didn't even beat it myself, my sister did. Pretty much, I was playing the game and she was watching, and, well, to make a long story short, after I failed the battle the second time, she asked if she could give it a try, so I handed her the 3DS and told her to be my guest pretty much, and she actually beat it. Not on the first try, of course, but she kept trying until she made it. I almost feel bad that I didn't do it myself, and got upstaged by a 12-year-old girl, no less. Almost. But I think my hatred for the giant battles pretty much trumps any shame I may feel. I hate the giant battles. But hey, at least she enjoys them, so more power to her, I guess. In fact, she's playing the game on the other file and hasn't even reached her first one yet, and actually after beating that one, she felt pretty well prepared for the others and was rather looking forward to them. Also on the subject of games that I enjoy but that have been giving me a bit of trouble lately, albeit for an entirely different reason, I finally got the Wii Homebrew Channel up and running, and have been playing some new Super Mario Bros. Wii mods lately. It certainly took me long enough to get them set up at any rate. Thank you, newer team, for telling me that Smash Stack does not work with SDHC cards. Oh, wait, never mind. Your user guide says absolutely nothing about it requiring standard capacity rather than HC. And even after I actually found a suitable SD card, or borrowed one from my family at any rate, the thing still wouldn't work, for no apparent reason. And apparently the card was defective or something, because when I got a new one, it worked perfectly the first time. Fancy that. Though I'm still glad that I went to the trouble, though, because newer Super Mario Bros. Wii looks absolutely amazing. And actually, I'm not playing that yet, because there are 3 other hacks on the same page that I wanted to try first. And I want to save the best for last, you know. And now we come to the problem, the reason I made this announcement in the first place. That being, my blind run of The Legend of Zelda, the Minish Cap. Exactly how badly do you guys want to see me do that? Because at this point I am seriously considering just canceling the project and playing a different game. It's not so much that I'm not having fun with it, it's more that I'm really starting to think I shouldn't have done a blind run of it. I've already had to look one thing up, and it's looking like I'm going to have to do that again if I continue. And it's only the first dungeon. This does not bode well for the rest of the game, considering I'm probably going to have at least 8 more to go, and no doubt they'll be even more complicated and difficult to figure out my way through. I told you guys I suck at Zelda. So, what do you think, viewers? Should I continue with the blind run? Would anyone be disappointed if I didn't? And would it be against the spirit of the thing to check a guide every now and then so I can know where I'm going if I did continue it? Please respond in the comments. Now, on to a matter of somewhat less importance. How would you guys feel about me doing an LP with text commentary instead of voice for once? Or as I like to think of it, doing it Pink Kitty Rose style. Though, admittedly, I don't have the cute avatars that she does. But I guess I do have a real-life friend who's an artist, so perhaps she could whip something up, I don't know. I've thought of doing an LP with text commentary instead of voice just for the heck of it for a while now. And I suppose, besides the obvious question of should I do it or not, there's also how should I do it? Mainly, should I do a game that I've already done? Should I do a different version or game mode of it, like, say, the harder difficulty setting of Mega Man 2 or the Game Boy Advance version of Donkey Kong Country 3? Or should I just do a completely new game? What do you guys think? And I guess while I'm here, I might as well mention that Rayman Legends was released today. At least it was supposed to be. It is September 3rd, after all. The game looks great, but I probably won't be getting it just yet. I'll definitely be getting it eventually, but I have enough of a backlog right now that I probably shouldn't get any more games. Also, if you haven't heard of it already, check out Mighty No. 9 on Kickstarter. It's basically a Mega Man clone that doesn't try to hide it, actually being developed by some former Mega Man game developers. Okay, I'll admit it sort of looks like a shameless ripoff, but the way I see it, at least somebody knows we want more Mega Man games and they're willing to pay for more Mega Man games, or at least games similar to them. Unlike Capcom, of course. I mean, I could go on a long-winded rant about them, but suffice it to say that as far as them actually listening to what Mega Man fans want, they're not just sticking their heads in the sand, and they don't just have their heads up their butt. They are pretty much filling their butts with sand and then sticking their heads up them. Finally, there is a little something I would like to show off relatively soon, probably a few videos down the road. It's unrelated to LPing, and admittedly if you're not into game modding you might not find it terribly interesting, but stay tuned for that at any rate. So that's about it. I hope you guys have been listening all this time, and I hope to see some of your responses in the comments. Until next time.